Hello there and welcome to the stream. This is part 4 of our playthrough of Ultima IV on the Amiga in the quest of the Avatar. Now I made some minor changes to the capture. We're now running the Amiga capture through the OSSC. Hey there Amiga 1200 gamer. And not directly out of the HDMI interface on the Mister, which is more in line with what we would be doing if we were running this on real hardware. And that means I've also split the sound capture and the video capture to two separate pits. It shouldn't really matter, but if you notice that the audio is laggy or behind the game, let me know. Might be some minor latency introduced, although in reality there shouldn't be. Other than that, we're basically ready to go. Let me adjust the system cam here just a little bit. It's off by quite a bit. Hang on. It's better. And clean up the chat as well here. I was trying to get all of this adjusted before the stream. There we are. Test works. That's good. I'll turn Plateau down here. Let me know if the game is too loud. I'll try to keep it on the low or relatively low. Listening to the music in the game is very grating, so if it's left too high then it just becomes annoying. You need something in the background. Now, where we left the game last, we had basically completed a decent chunk of the first 2 or 3 temples, but still hadn't found any of the dungeons. There's still to play a dungeon in this game. And, I'd say it's about time that we did at some point. Yeah. Switch over to the map here. See what it looks like on the map. And I should probably also borrow this so we can have the music from the game running on the map. Now let's see. Now where we are is we saved roughly here. We are in this town over here. And same page. I'm somewhat curious about the moon gates. I know they one does appear just right next to this town. There it is. The gate does appear exactly when there's a half moon and there's a label on the map which marks a half moon next to the town. So that tells us when the gate gets there. And I assume that the secondary icon tells us where the gate takes us. There are these moon markings by each and every of the towns. So I assume that's how the travel actually works. It's funny that I think we stumbled upon the exact same location as we did last time we tried morphing out of there. Yeah, right outside of Scarabray. No, actually not. That's it's not where we ended up last time. Or is it? Might be. I think we already completed this. And most of this town, in fact. So not every town has a label like this next to it, so I guess we have to basically find it out. In some cases, right now we're stuck here waiting for the portal to appear. There it is. And now the first icon was on the half moon. So is that then the destination? Could be. And, let's take our ship upwards. Now what is there? We've become poisonous, cast 1. This area looks like it's hiding something. There is a mountain range surrounding it. It's blocked from this side, blocked here. So it's basically blocked from every angle. Now the shrine is here, but we don't have the rune. We need to find that somewhere else. We need to get closer to land again. But let's travel upwards. Go around here. Didn't actually mean to do that, and was on accident. But it's only really some wasps. I suppose we can pretty easily take care of them. Since we're not fighting them in close combat, I assume mostly stay out of being poisonous. How far are we in this? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe a third of the way, maybe less. It's not a lot. not directly after, but it will be on the PC wheel. And, there is a backlog of PC games to play since they were on the charity poll when we did the charity streams 2 weeks ago. So we will be playing now on Friday. We will be playing a new game on the PC stream. We'll be playing Lands of Lord of Throne of Chaos. So and after we're finished with that game, we will be playing an adventure game that we will pick out of random from the wheel. And after we finish that adventure game, we will be playing Dungeon Master 2. Yeah, we part 13 of Dungeon Master was 4 weeks back. We started playing this after we finished that, but the VODs are on YouTube. Took us 13 parts to get through Dungeon Master 1. Now let's see here. If I'm right, there is a city somewhere close to here. I'm not really looking for these fights, they're just finding me here, but I don't mind, we need the money. Combat on land, for once. Isn't the city somewhere down here? Or are we somewhere else? Perhaps below the point where I thought we were. Seems too far down. Valheim, he says. Yeah, a lot of people are playing Valheim. A lot of people are streaming it as well. It seems like a comfy and easygoing game, but perhaps not for everyone. See if we can get out of this. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. And, sometimes I do like open world games like that. For example, I sometimes play Red Dead Redemption 2. It's very relaxing. Go around and you can hunt and do various things. There's no particular rush. You can do it in any order you want. Do basically whatever you want. Yeah, Grand Theft Horses, yeah, that's pretty close to the truth. It's a pretty good description of it. Now here is the peninsula that I thought we were on. So the town is here, or the castle rather. This is not even Grand Theft fighting because we are supposed to be very virtuous and not going around stealing and murdering. Right. We've been here before. Am I saturated with love? No. I'm not saturated with love. Visit a small shrine within the abbey, he says. So there is a shrine somewhere within this abbey. He holds great wisdom, but he knows nothing. Ah, yes, this is the lovely lady that rejects us. But of course she does. Maybe we should ask the lady about love. She ain't talking about love. We'll give the beggar... That's life. Yeah, I can do that. What are thy thoughts? It says, and this is new information, we'll write this down. Seek ye the candle of love, for only with it and two other parts might thou enter the abyss. Dost thou have it? I assume that the other two bits are the rune and the mantra. Ask the bard beyond the secret passage. For the candle of love. This seems to be just a barrel of some sort. At least we can't move through it or do anything with it. We seem to be missing something to use to unlock the doors. At some point we will probably have to find something that allows us to do that. Now let's get out of here. Board this. The ship on our way to nowhere. Let's put the map back up here. There is a town inland that we should probably go check out. I'll try to been there before. Attacked by a single fly. Rough, not seeing anything here. I think it's about time this guy died. Thanks for the follow, Phoenix 4, welcome in. Let's see. Trying to orientate exactly where we are on the map. Might as well head up here a little bit. There should be okay, we're here. 2, 3 squares down. There it is. That's due. I forget how far we were in due. It don't think we had actually done a lot there. Yeah, we had figured out the shrine and the mantra, but not the dungeon. Let's okay. And I want to head up again. We should probably hold up for a bit and rest after this fight. Slowly losing our health here. We should also probably stop shooting at these guys from behind the stones. That does very little. Come back here, you coward. Let's rest here for a bit and recuperate. Even again. See if we can find our way up here. A bridge fight. Okay. Okay, we need to get out of here and over here instead. Try to make let's see. That is a dead end, so hey there, Will. Welcome in. How did the rest of the darkest dungeon go? What even is that? We're fighting here. A geyser. Let's get back to the boat here. Question of remembering where we parked. Hey there, Brother Bill. Welcome in. I'm having a crisis of parking. I forgot where I parked my boat. There it is. And I'll try to sail our way up here. Roughly here. Sometimes running away is the best course of action. That's just the way things go sometimes. Is this another dead end here? Probably is. It's pretty hard to get to some of this. There's a shrine. Which shrine is this? This is the Shrine of Justice. This is relatively interesting. We already did we already finish this run? I thought I did. I thought it was spam. Okay, there's nothing in the forest. Yeah, we can. We're back here again, okay. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Let's board the ship again. And go around here. What the hell even is that? We don't want any fights with the ships here. Are we annoyed? Yes, we are. We probably lost a lot of stuff. Tempting to just restart. We haven't really done much of anything. I must remember that you can't fire the cannons except from the broadside, so you need to turn the ship in order to be able to defend yourself. It's not a good idea to have them shoot you down. All we've really been doing though is wandering around and gaining experience, so sea fight. Taking a lot of damage here. That wasn't all that great. Let's go around here. Exit here and rest for a bit. I'll need to do that again soon. Ah, that's right, we're here. Okay. to go down here and pass over to land on this side. Kind of like in the Rod Stewart song right now, we're sailing. Roughly getting to exactly where we were. Perhaps we should exit here, home up and save. Smart things to do. There's the shrine. So now we're pretty much exactly where we were before. There is a town on the other end of this. I'll probably need to go around this, and then we'll attempt to go straight over here. Then we should end up in a mountainous area here. Yeah, that's about right. But there should be an opening here somewhere. Roughly here it seems. Let's get off. Maybe a little bit further down here. Guess we'll go through the swamps. Try not to get very poisoned while doing so. Where is this town hiding? See if we can find an opening in the mountain range here. For some odd reason we can't just sail up into the mountains. Shocker of reality offered by the game. And we get to fight these lovely orcs instead. And other creatures, it seems. That's good. It's money and experience. And for that matter, relatively easy enemies. These guys are pretty hard to fight in and cornered off by stones like this. Hard to hit. There's the hole in the mountain area, and there's the town we were looking for. This is Minok. Okay. Let's see what the guards have to say. What's your name, bud? I am a guard. That's not a name. Talk about being preoccupied with your job. To guard, of course. He says, I often wonder if I will ever have to give my life in the line of duty. Understand my dilemma? Yes. Of course, if it came down to it, I hope I would do it. Is this the I need to find the correct virtue for this town. But it's probably courage. Who's this guy? You meet a rotund tinker. His interest and our interest. That's Shantis. City of Sacrifice, okay. Isn't sacrifice and courage then tied together? Probably. Self-sacrifice is a needed virtue. Avatars strive to be virtuous. Then perhaps thou shalt become an avatar. We certainly hope so. That's the plan, at least. A massive guard. Is this just the same dialogue as with the other ones? Yeah, it is. The ironworks, it says. Another guard. Yeah. We'll talk to all of them though. You never know which one is the one that has the answers. Rune and mantra. Who's this guy? That's a bard, and he's cute. What's his name? She is cute. Oh, that's good news. She's Sing Song, which is a very funny name. She sings songs very well. The raven sings. The raven saw, and in the corn he saith Ka. Dost thou like it? Yes. Do you wonder if the mantra is possibly Ka? Welcome, friend. Are thou here to buy or sell? He has some interesting weapons. Let me take a quick counter here. At the manual. We could definitely equip the paladin with a halberd, and potentially we could equip the bard with a magical sword as well. Let's see what sort of prices we're talking about here. $350 for the halberd. $2,500 for the sword. Well, it's tempting to try to mine some money here on the outside. What happened here? Wonder if we need to enter the forge to look for something. That's Syscon. He forges weapons. Yeah, I know we did. I'm just wondering if we have to do it. Molten lava. He makes the very best. Yes. Ask at the counter. Probably don't have to search for anything with it inside the forge, but wouldn't put it past this game. It's a meek shepherd. That's Daemon. He stands there and thinks. Listen to the bark songs, for in its words lies the key. That's basically what we already deduced. That leaves the rune. We already met this guy. That's a Carrion, he's a peasant. He hears many things. He knows something about the stone of sacrifice. Orange in color. Used in the altar rooms of love and courage. That's Julia. She cares for the poor. Within this house are many poor and destitute souls. Wilt thou help? I would join the... Yeah, we're not interested in that right now. That's Jude. She will not speak of her sin. That's Linda Sue. Undernourished beggar girl. I do not need thy gold. I'm hungry. I have not eaten in days. Could be spare unable food, yes. How do we give her food? Did she already take some? Okay. Yeah, I already wrote it down. That's Bob the beggar. We're finally able to give him something. Barely conscious. I'll soon sleep forever. Could I spare a gold piece so I can buy a last drink? Yes. Assure knows of the rune. Is that the cloud? We need to go to Microsoft.com and buy the rune from the Microsoft cloud. Now, which one of these is Assure? That's Bob the beggar. That's Jude. Hey Jude. That was Linda Sue. Valkyrion. That's Julia. This is just a guard. I seem to remember this Assure character. That's Damon. That's Alex. He gives out flowers. Okay, figurative thought. Kind to others, they will have reason to be kind in return. Give all that thou can unto the needy. Yes. Good. We're getting life lessons from the kids. Stocky Ranger. That's Mike Ward. He's trying to get a room. I've traveled clear from Scarabray. We've been there. He says the rune of our city is missing. No style of the rune. No. It is not in Scarabray. Yeah, we already figured that once out. We already figured that much out. Tried searching for it. That's Assure. He carves runes for passage into the shrines. Dost thou seek a rune? Yes. Which? Okay. His sister knows about this one, but what about the one in Scarabray? The one in Scarabray was nobility. Or Not so sure. Yes. He doesn't seem to know about any other mantra or rune. No, which one was it that is the virtue? Let me see. Let me go. Spirituality is the virtue. Sorry. And I already asked him about spirituality as well. Nobility and philosophy were the yeah, I'm fairly sure it was. It states in the blurb here that Scarabray, the spiritual path is taught. Find it on an isle near Spiritwood. That's from the manual. I wrote down most of the useful tips from there as well. And nobility and philosophy are then the principles there. I guess we could try asking him about spirituality again, but I'm fairly sure I did. Yeah, we did. What's the price of the inn here? $30, $60, and $90. Okay. Not the worst we've seen, but not the best either. That was Sing Song. Yeah, we like it. It's a great song. Have a nice day. Shanties. Rita. She seeks the wisdom of the shrine of sacrifice. Does he know where it is? But first I need a mantra. Yes. I already figured that one out. Oh, where is his? sister hiding out. That was Julia. Carry on. And Jude. We are poisoned. Not anymore though. Sing song again. It didn't happen to have any no, I was just wondering if he had some lockpicking sets that would help. Need one of those. Damon. Where is this sister of his? Certainly not masquerading as a guard. It's Marita. Wondering if any of them know where she is. You said her name was Mischief, right? Yeah, he did. Where is she hiding? Yeah, that's basically just Misk. Miscellaneous for Mischief. It's Alex again. Who's this? Let's chant this. Where is she hiding? Potentially that's her. Yeah. The rune of sacrifice is hard to get. It lies within the fires of the forge. No. I was right, Amiga 1200 gamer. We need to go into the forge and search. I'm starting to understand the way this game operates. A paladin is a mix between a fighter and a cleric, a man of God, armed to the teeth. But you knew all this. We're going to die in this stupid forge. But we found the rune of sacrifice by cooking yourselves in the pizza oven here. Why are you hiding the rune of sacrifice in the forge, you silly person? Do you think there's a general rule? I make a 1200 game that number 9 in any series of a game is a stupid game. Yes. The Nazgul Kyrian of the Stone we already did, but thanks for the help anyway. Okay, we did make progress. Also waiting if there was a moon portal outside of this town. There doesn't seem to be one just right outside. So we'll make our way down here again. And back to the boat. We did somehow manage to poison ourselves on the single poisonous square there was. Good job. Now let's go back to that shrine where we were before. Fairly sure that's the we're fighting the Loch Ness Monster again. How nice. Stop running away, you cowards. I can go straight over here. I need to bring up the map here. I've gotten used to navigating with the OneNote map next to me. I'll give this game a plus for having what is a decently good map. We'll make our way back to Minnoch at some point. There's the shrine that I wanted to take a look at, of course. Now, this is not the shrine of sacrifice, it is the shrine of justice. Which is sort of weird. So the shrine is somewhere else. Yeah, we're not far off from Jew, but we already completed this shrine. So this is largely pointless. Cast. Fix. Board. You want to take a closer look at the area around Minnoch. Maybe we should call it Kylie. Kylie Minnoch. Never a moment's peace. You can't even go out for a nice boat trip without getting assaulted. And then they can't even stay still and let you kill them. Get here, please. The other option is then leave me alone. I was just minding my own business until they attacked. Go straight over here. Isn't this where we unboarded last time. Like this. Take a quick gander here. What is that? Is that a cave? So the only way to get there would be to take the boat there, right? Since all the squares around it are impassable. We'll make our way back over here and board the ship and sail it around here. Make our way down here. Park the boat here and exit. It's dark. I'll say it's not only dark, it's pitch black. Do we have a torch on us? It's probably smart to carry a torch. And we're poisoned. How lovely. Back to my original question. We have no torches. We sort of need a light spell. Why are we in this dark hole? That's a good question. Yeah, we probably can, but the enhancement of light, let's check the manual here. The enhancement of light is a trivial one. Often the very first spell acquired by the building sorcerers, it requires but a pinch of sulphurous ash, which is applied to the end of a staff and gently blown upon until it begins to glow with a soft yellow light. The spellcaster must concentrate briefly on the image of a candle, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. So it's not expensive, and it doesn't require a lot of skill to cast either, both of which are good for us. But it is indeed dark. We are roughly, we go forward. Now, where is the exit? Is the exit by the stairway here? You should take advantage of the fact that we have a little light while we're fighting these beings to make our way out of this mess. Is this the exit here? Do we simply wait there until the ghost runs away? Okay. At least we were able to get out. That's good. This is a good place to park. Let's fight off some orcs. It's pretty difficult fighting these guys within the confines of these rocks, which is hard to hit. These guys are dumb as bricks. least we got a decent price. A decent amount of gold for these. We have 500 gold now. How much did we need again for the halberd? And where is the moon portal when we need one? How much was the halberd by? Was 350? Yes. Player 2. Okay. That's actually a decently good weapon. Yeah, the cave was very easy to miss. It's barely noticeable. We probably need to finish all of the dungeons. We need the stone in each and every dungeon. So, to get out we need to, as far as I understand it, we need every piece of the stone. And we need to have completed all of the virtues. So we need to pray at all the shrines and try to be virtuous as much as we can in the game as well. And once we've done that, we can go to the final place using the combined stone as our key and finish the game. I'm nowhere near there yet, but yeah, that's a good point. It's barely recognizable that that it's a cave, and it's the first dungeon that we enter, in fact. But at least we have a better weapon now. That's good. Making some progress. I will save when we get out. Yeah, the shrine we could go to now is the... we have all the information we need for the Shrine of Sacrifice, but we don't know where it is. It's probably somewhere close. So, yeah, there is no way of entering this cave without having a ship. Because I don't see a way of getting there, at least not yet. I try it out. We can do with some combat now, because we really do need the money. We need to go buy some magical supplies. Does he need to be standing 1 square away to be able to use the halberd? Is that it? Or at least he's not doing very well with the halberd. Yeah. He can't be standing right next to him. Oh, decent amount of gold, actually. It's oddly specific that it's exactly 2 squares, but it does a ton of damage. Certainly a far better weapon than the bow. So okay, I basically verified that there is no way of walking our way over to that cave. So we can stop trying that. So examine this part here. Take care of these guys while we're at it. Shrine is not up there. There's a lovely bridge. Let's walk over it. Bring up the map here. I think I roughly see where the shrine is. Some orcs out to get us here. A game of cat and mouse at this point. These are probably the mountains up there, so if I follow this path down here, okay. It's nearly Headless Nick again. It should be somewhere in this vegetation here. I'd wager that it was actually almost exactly where we're standing right now. I don't see it. This is not the best turn of events. This one is too far. This one is too close. This one is just right now. Move our way upwards here again. Where is this hiding? There it is. The Shrine of Sacrifice. Sorry, that was the wrong mantra. Ka. Ka. And Ka. Thy thoughts are pure, thou art granted a vision. Let's write this down. To give of thy life's blood, so that others may live, is a virtue of great praise. We've already done that multiple times. We could have, I think we've done it everywhere where we're able to heal. So we're probably on the right path there. So yeah, I finally found it. I did a pretty big circle around it. Now is there something else on the map here? Not obviously. We'll send the paladin upwards to fight whatever that is. While we have the bard fight the skeletons. They are easy enough to kill, barely cause damage. Too close. Stop following me, woman. Switch to the sword. Orcs. I for one welcome our orc overlords. They're easy money, easy experience as well. And since the treasure is largely random, then rest up here for a bit and save. Managed to gain quite a bit of gold back. Where exactly are we? Yeah, we're on this side of this bridge, okay. And I know roughly where we are. There's the ship. Let's fight these guys. That's probably shouldn't have been this close to the shore. Really didn't want this fight, but never mind. Have it anyway. We'll take the gold. Move them up a little bit here. There is a castle over on the isle near the bottom. We'll probably go visit. And there's also the final town. I think we can basically go here. And then around here. Through this. Question is, where roughly on the map are we right now? Gone a bit south. Potentially we go here. Yeah, we do up here around this peninsula here, and the castle should be roughly down here. Yeah, there it is. Let's miss the guard. He guards the gate. He guards the baron. He guards the baroness. He watches the towers. It's very specific. It's very sleepy. Not a talkative type. A stately wizard. That's Timus. Welcome, Lycaeum, the Keep of Truth. The Keep of Truth, he says. Know ye how many cities follow the principles of truth? Yes. It's not two. It's not one. It's not three. Is it all of them? Are they all focused on truth? How many of them are there? There are 8, of course. Let's see. It's not 8. It's not 6. It's not 5. It's not 4. I think we've now tried every number. Right. Do we need to perhaps type it? Where we finally are. He says the dungeon altar rooms need 4 stones each. Okay, fair enough. Who's this guy? Person lost in thought. Truth seeker. The principle upon which I meditate. He says, and this is useful, meditate at each shrine for 1, 2, and 3 cycles, then shalt thou know the paths of goodness. Okay, so we need to meditate at each shrine 3 times. That's useful information. Who's this? A truth seeker. Okay, the same person basically. Another of these guards. Who's this? Yeah. Stop running away from me. That's a noble wizard. What's his name? That's Nigel. Yeah, we meditated for 3 cycles. Don't we need to meditate for 1 cycle, then again for 2 cycles, and then again for 3 cycles? So isn't it enough to just meditate once for 3 cycles? He teaches magical spells. He has a specialty. No. Have we heard about this guy before? No, not that I've written down in any case. We're probably supposed to know his specialty. What we could do is we could guess. We could simply guess. What do you think his special spell is? He's a fairly annoying guy, but I'm fairly sure he's supposed to teach us a certain spell. I'm going through them in alphabetical order. He says good enough. And then what? Yeah, he thinks we're talking about his health. Okay. The 4-letter acronyms. Thankfully, there aren't a lot of spells in the game, so this is not an endless task. I assume you can basically just we can probably just type it in here. Doesn't know anything about that spell. Doesn't know anything about the quickness spell. Does he indeed know anything about anything? This is one of those cases where we might run into some guy later that talks about Nigel. So note down his name. They are largely irrelevant, but sometimes they're not. Leaves the view spell and the wind change spell. It's not exactly boredom. It has to be an answer to his question. Okay. That does make the task a little bit longer. I think I've tried every single spell now. Tired of this guy for now. This is a pretty big place, actually. Larger than it would seem. You meet an old druid who looks strangely familiar. Father Antos. Ah, this guy. What was the other druid? No impact wipe here. This is not okay. I had a hint about the gate spell. This is not it. I'm reading through my notes here. didn't write anything down about this other druid, so I don't have any notes about that. I do remember talking to other druid. This is not the same guy, it's this guy. Father Antos holds great knowledge. We'll write down his name here. I think that's a good idea for these characters that are obviously named. Britannia Observatory. That's Palomar. He's an old wizard but has much to show. Here is my telescope. Search there by the end, thou shalt find a knob. No. You see a knob on the telescope marked A to P, you select A. Oh, how interesting. How very, very interesting. Let me remove myself from the way here for a little bit. I'm going to copy these maps. This is a place of great knowledge. Now this is obviously the castle itself. You can see it by the telescope we're standing right next to. Let's see. and E. And F. And H. And I. And J. K. L. And M. Second to last. And P. Okay, this is interesting. Now we need to, when we go to new places, we need to map roughly which map applies where. So then we have a map of basically every place That's Catriona. Watch the treasures. The treasures are of great value. Can't enter this room here. Still don't have the open spell, nor do we have a way to jimmy the locks, at least not yet. That's John. He guards the throne room, the throne of truth. That's nice. Who are you? Truth seeker. Yet another one of those. That's a charming lady. That's Beth Fraser. She rules with the Lord Rob there. That's Robert Fraser. He rules this province. My Lady Beth can tell thee more about the province. Okay. Cannot help thee with. Our people believe in truth as a way of life and live it to the fullest. Dost thou seek the truth? Yes. Thou find it. Thank you. Come again. An ancient warrior, name, job. Name, job. No. Yes. $200 gold for the healing. That's highly expensive. Yes. I think we've basically done a full circle here. This castle has been very interesting. It really has quite a bit of quite a few things that we discovered in this castle. Most of the castles have been underwhelming, to say the least. Now let's board this ship and make our way down to the last town, which is near the bottom here. Fire-breathing dragon here, annoying us. Leave me alone, I'm a human being. That's no way to treat a tourist. Really being rather mean. For 2 gold. A single orc, we can take him. We need to make up for the 200 that we paid for a simple heal. Okay, we can't go any further down on this. So we'll leave the ship there and make our way over here to the town of Moonglow. And we'll wrap that up before ending the stream. This E on the, it's obvious that it's map E. You can see it here, the start here and then the bridge directly after it. So it's good to have these maps. They are very useful, and even if they are pretty small on the screen, we can easily expand them. It does show us roughly where everything is. Who's this guy? It's a tall mage, name Calabrini, job. I bear greetings from the fair city of Moonglow. Dost thou seek an inn or healing? Yes. Which? We have an excellent inn. Our healer is one of the best. What do we know about the town of Moonglow? Honesty, the fair town of Moonglow. On variety, I always where the virtue of honesty thrives. That's what we know about Moonglow. Let's see here. I sort of wonder if this town is also called Magintia and not just Moonglow. It would seem so. Based on the notes. Or whether that is yet another town that we haven't found yet. Could be. Yeah, it doesn't fit the moon state, so that's another town. So this is not the last town. There is one more that we haven't located yet. So this is all about honesty. The principles are at least love and potentially something else as well. Who's this guy? That's Tyrone. What does he do? He used to search for the blue stone. The stone of honesty is found on an altar in the dungeon of deceit. Dungeons are always named the opposite of the virtue. Know its uses. Yes. They don't tell us what they are. Okay. Who's this guy? That's Cosima. Alchemist. I know how to best mix reagents. Dost thou know how to best mix spells? No. The secrets in the regions. So tip here, that will take a sleep spell, actually requires but 1 part spider silk. I think I already asked him about deceit, but I can try again. You can easily ask him again, he's right here. No. A regal paladin, that's Cromwell. He speaks to the virtues of honesty. A few honest men are better than numbers. Dost thou strive to be honest, then you will need the mantra. The mantra of the Shrine of Honesty is Am. It's good to know. Do you know where the shrine is? Do you know anything about the rune? No, you don't. A mystic wizard. What's his name? That's Rebellious. He lives an honest life. Honesty and truth are probably the principles here. Honesty, truth, and potentially love as well. Speak the truth and shame the evil forces, he says. He says evil still exists in our hearts and souls. Dost thou seek to conquer thine own evil? Of course we do. The quest of a lifetime. I forgot to ask him about the rune and the shrine. There's the inn. Yes. That's very cheap actually. 2 beds for 20. That's the cheapest we've seen so far in the game. Cheap and cheerful. That's Kristen. Honest friends are few. That's nice. We made a friend. Who's this guy? A starving journalist. She says I'm Tracy. I'm a writer. It's low paid but glamorous. Tempting to steal these chests, but we won't. It's not a virtuous thing to do at all. We already spoke to this guy. How are we supposed to get to the bottom there? It seems impossible. A wise wizard. Name. Hey, we found Shakespeare. He creates tales of honesty. There's no terror and threats. I am strong in honesty. Dost thou strive to be honest? Yes, we do. Beware corruption. Corruption wins, not more than honesty. I'll write that down as well. We figured out the mantra already. It's the rune that we're after. Who's this guy? That's Browning. What does he do? He strives to live an honest life. Our honest soul need to remember no lies. Hast thou never lied? Truth never hurts the teller. Rune, shrine, buy. Shop. That's Margot. She has all sorts of stuff. Sulphur's ash, ginseng, garlic, spider silk, blood moss, and black pearl. How much are they? Going to write down the price for each of these. Patient, these. The sulphurous ash is 2. That's actually a good price. Sulphurous ash over in Scarabray was also 2, so it's the same price. 10. Yes. Ginseng is 5. That's slightly more expensive than it was in Scarabray. It was 4 over in Scarabray. We don't actually need any ginseng. Yes. The garlic is 6. That's quite a bit cheaper than it was over in Scarabray. So we'll buy some here. Buy 10. Yes. Spider silk is 3 gold pieces. I won't buy any right now. Yes, the blood moss is 6. The spider silk is half price here compared to Scarabray, but the blood moss is 2 more. Yeah, I know, we were warned earlier in the game not to cheat the merchants. Cheating a blind merchant is pretty scoundrelous behavior. Black pearl is 9 here, so it's 1 gold piece more expensive than over in Scarabray. Now the light spell. What does it say about the light spell? With a pinch of sulfurous ash. It only requires sulfurous ash. Okay. So we'll buy 20 more. And set about seeing if we can create it. Mix. Can we mix a regent for a spell that we don't know? Light. Let's try just 1 of sulfurous ash and success. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have 10 light spells, and what was it again? 2 A's and 1 C. Was that the? What was the? Was it 1 and 1? I forget. Scroll up before we waste all our regents. It doesn't actually use the sulfurous ash, it's just garlic and ginseng, that's true. So we can use the sulfurous ash to create more light spells, but we also need to pick up some additional garlic and ginseng. I'll mix more of these. Fine. Yes. We're gonna need at least 2 more of these. Yes. We're gonna need at least 10 of these. No mix. C, B, C. C, B, C. Wasn't there a TV station called CBC? We have 19 cure spells, 27 light spells, and 10 magic missile spells. That's about it. CBC wasn't CBC a US based station. BBC is definitely British broadcasting something channel probably. Who's this guy? An old gypsy. Rune name. That's Inu. Fortune teller. Palm tell fortunes. Give thy palm. Yes. A great quest will lead thee into the abyss where the codex awaits. This we know. Dying young wizard. Name. Shazam. He's the apprentice to the great wizard Nigel. I will soon need to use the spell he calls Recall. Yes. Interesting. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, we at least know what the spell name is. And we can buy some food here as well. This is a highly useful town. Might be the best town in the game so far. That's William. Search for the Rune of Honesty by Maria's Gold. Thanks, William. You've been most helpful. 25 for 25. That's not unreasonable. Let's buy a few packs of food. Buy 5 packs. Best to save. While we're at it, wasn't Nigel in the castle way up there? So we need to make our way back up to the castle. Isn't really a very long track. Where was Nigel again? Wasn't that a song? We're only making plans for Nigel. was the telescope. That's Antos. This one is closed up. That's Nigel. Spell. Yes. Really? Didn't he say restoration? Recall, he said. Sorry. Yes, resurrection. Okay. Ash, ginseng, garlic, silk, blood moss, mandrake. Yeah, probably only one of each. That's useful. It's a very powerful spell. I think that's about it for tonight. We've made real progress here. What is the game doing at this current moment in time? Hopefully not crashing. Although I've seen worse. Oh, it's actually okay. It's fine. Or seems fine. It's probably at the workbench screen. Let's see. Let's check where the save is. It would kind of suck to lose this progress. We made decently good progress tonight. Where's my remote? It's here. It's being very weird. Okay, so it's not actually a raise from dead or similar spell. What on earth is going on here with the display? Something weird, at least. Probably allow the mister to cool off a little bit here now. Let's hope the save is okay. If not, we remember roughly what we were doing. It won't take that long. That's the only thing I can really think of, because it was doing fine just a moment ago. But right now we can't really see anything on the display. And I can't think of any particular reason why that would be. Worry about that at a later date. Let's skip over to the face cam here. It hasn't been a problem, but who knows? You never know. Yeah, thanks for being here, Omega Tolerant Gamer. Spending your into the middle of the night with this game. It's appreciated. Who's on here? What's Cody doing? He's been at it 6.5 hours. That's something. Assuming he won't be on much longer. Mantle is playing Subnautica. Let's give her a rate. Let's see. I'll set it up right now, and I'll say thanks for coming, guys. Sticking around, and Friday is Lance of Lore first stream. Perhaps see you then. Until then, later, and good night.